Hi Aquarius, how are you? I am Eriu and this is Eriu Tarot Readings, and I am doing your weekly reading from April the 3rd to April the 9th 2017. Lovely, gonna really see springtime now. I can't wait. I already feel it now. The evenings are getting longer. It's so nice. Okay, so you guys gave me so much love the last 2 weeks and I'm like, wow, or week I should say, because it's only a week. And I'm like, wow, I have like 100 subscribers and never thought anyone would kind of be interested in me and my little tarot readings, but you are, and you've all said lovely things, so thank you so much. And I thought, because you're spreading the love to me, I'm going to give the love back to you, and I'm going to give it in a form that is a reading known as How You See Each Other. So this is a little love reading for you, Aquarius. See how the love life's going. As always, if it doesn't resonate to you, check out your moon and your rising sign, and you can see what resonates from there. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel good, Aquarius. Actually, I kind of feel I've butterflies in my tummy. I feel, do you have someone new in your life? Or something's coming? Yeah, I feel really giddy and I have butterflies. Okay, let's see how you're getting on. So, obviously this is called How You See Each Other. It's a 6-card spread. And obviously, as always, I'll tell you what each position means. So even though, like, you can say it's for a relationship, but you can say as well, if you have an interest in someone, real interest in someone, you've got your eye on them, maybe you have for a long time, this is just as applicable, okay? Either or. Couples or singles, right? What are you doing, Aquarius? I just keep smiling. I feel like this is how you guys are carrying on lately. And the other few weeks I was like, you know, hey, you need to like emotionally lift yourselves, and I feel like you are. Okay, this is you. Cool. So the top row is you, and the bottom row is your lover, or the one that you have an interest in. Let's see. Okay, lovely. Right, Aquarius, your little love reading. Let's see what's going on. Okay, so as I said, the top row is you, second row is your lover, someone you have an interest in. So the first card is how you see them, the second card is how they see you, the third card is what you want from the relationship, the fourth card is what they want from the relationship, the fifth is what you believe or where you believe this relationship is going. And the sixth one is where they believe the relationship is going. Okay. So Gemini. Oh, see, Gemini. Sorry. Ooh. Maybe it's a Gemini. I was looking at the King of Swords there. So maybe, Aquarius, you have your eye on a Gemini? Alright, let's just see. So your first position is how you see them. So you see them as this King of Cups. Wow, okay. So you see them as this someone who understands the fluidity of emotion that flows within people. And you see this person as being very emotionally steady. Not that they don't tap into their emotions, quite the opposite. They fully embody them and they fully embrace them. And that's kind of like, you know, the good and the bad, if you want to say, of emotions. I don't think there's any good or bad emotions. There's just how you feel, especially how you feel in the moment. But you see this person sits in all these waves, all these different emotions, different colours that interact within each other. It's quite lovely. But this person sits within that. So even if it's calm waters or it's a storm around them, an emotional storm, these people know how to handle it. They sit comfortably in this and they allow this energy to wash over them. So that's how you see this person. And you've put them as a king. You've put them quite high up. Not a major arcana, but still you see them as this king. And just to let you know, gender, not gender specific here, okay? Could be male looking at female. Could be female looking at male. Male, male, female, female. Doesn't matter. Not gender specific whatsoever. Just the way the cards are. So yeah, so you see them in this energy. See them as holding their emotions. And, you know, when I said to you before about you needing to open up, and then last week you did a lot more. It was great. And now you're attracting or being attracted to people that hold that level of emotion that you're seeking. That's lovely. That's lovely that you see them that way. Very pleasant person as well. Someone who doesn't always ruffle feathers. Has opinions. Can be assertive. But isn't hurtful or harsh in their approach to people. Quite soft people. I like them. So the second card is how they see you. Okay, so they see you as kind of fiery a little bit. We've got the wands here, 6 of wands, which means victory in things. And having this wonderful supportive energy around you in the form of people. So they see you as this warm character who strives for things and is victorious. Has their mind set on something and wants to achieve it. But not only that, you've got this wonderful support network around you. And I kind of feel like this is your family. Obviously friends as well, and we can say that friends a lot of the time are like our family. But he sees you kind of as in the middle of this achievement or of this victory of some sort that you've created. But he sees you in the spotlight. Yeah, it's lovely actually. Let me just see. I think he wonders if you see him though. Aquarius is, does this person know how you feel? I know you can be quiet about these things, but I don't think he knows that you see him like this. He kind of feels far away. When I said that you were in the spotlight, it wasn't just like you in the spotlight and that was it. He sees all these people around you, so it feels like he's far away. Maybe he feels like he's far away and you don't see him like this. But you're not saying it. Well, don't worry. We'll look into it a bit more, okay? So your third card is what you want from the relationship. So you want everything. You've just decided, I've emotionally opened myself up. I'm emotionally looking for a person or a relationship. And you're looking for the 10 of Pentacles. So you're looking for everything. You're looking for, some may be looking for marriage. What I'd rather say is partnership. Okay? Depends on what your views on marriage is. If you're looking for marriage, if you're starting to daydream and you're starting to see this person in this sort of light, that you two are together and you've got your family around you and you've got dogs. This is a really big Aquarius thing. Like having animals, dogs especially around you, because you just love that. And it's having the house, it's having all this lovely material wealth as well. But more importantly, it's having that partnership. So that's what you want. I think you're daydreaming and you're just kind of throwing yourself into these lovely scenarios of possibility. And it feels like all these are your little possibilities, and it's lovely. And why not daydream? Why not look for that? That's what you want. And you know, you deserve it, sure. You're Aquarius, you're lovely. You take care of people, you're a humanitarian. So in turn, you should have all these little things as well. I'll say little, but all these lovely life things, I should say. Now your fourth card is what they want from the relationship. Okay, so another king. They're looking to be the man or woman in your life. They're looking to be the one that you see. When I said to you that I don't think they know you see them, this feels like they want you to see them. Like he's looking straight out. He's like, look at me for who I am. Yeah, and I said Gemini actually. Maybe you do have your eye in a Gemini. Maybe a Gemini, maybe a Pisces moon or some water energy in them. Or maybe they're just really more open about their emotions. But they're saying, I want to be that person that you communicate with. I want to be the one that stands beside you, that stands strong in my own abilities. He wants you to see him for who he actually is. So you see him like this, which is lovely. But I think he feels a lot more like this. And this is what he wants from the relationship. He wants to be that pillar of strength for you. He feels very quiet though. Both of you are like really quiet. This is definitely, you guys aren't saying to each other how it is you actually feel. But he sees you. And he wants you to see him. I think really he wants to be an equal in the relationship, but he wants to be the one to take care of you. And in some ways provide for you, but really be that strength. I feel it really. I never get it off this card, but I do now. And your 5th card then is where you believe the relationship is going. Okay. So 5 of Wands. Wands being fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. 5 at times being a crossroads. Wands being of love, lust, creativity and passion. So this is where you see the relationship going. This is actually quite an argumentative card. So I'm wondering, you have all this lovely, as I said, kind of daydreamy things going on here, even though these cards aren't represented, but I feel you kind of getting sucked into what of these possibilities. And then in reality where you see it actually going is into arguments. Maybe this is a person that you wouldn't normally choose, and you might see their characteristics and your personality just kind of at a loggerheads. That you just don't see how you two could get on in a daily basis. You're like, God, man, I just, if he started to do that, oh my God, that would annoy the hell out of me. And then we'd have fights and then, God, what's the point then? It's weird. It's like you've come so far and then you stop yourself with this. You're trying to do the Aquarius thing of reasoning yourself out of your emotions. Getting yourself stuck in this fake battle, really. This is all what could be. This hasn't happened. So why are you kind of putting the damper on this? You wanted all this. You see him as this. Don't look, fighting is I agree with fighting, believe it or not. Arguing is such an important part of partnerships, because A, you have to release whatever is in your system or mind about a certain scenario, and B, it shows that you're invested in this particular relationship or partnership. You're present, you're willing to say what's on your mind, and then in turn you're willing to hear what they have to say. So even though rowing and arguments can be seen as a negative, sure, look, you're two humans trying to make a living, trying to live as one sometimes. This is going to happen. Don't worry about this. This hasn't even happened yet. And I feel like you're stopping yourself from really feeling and getting what you want. Because I feel like it's the fear that you won't get what you want. So I kind of want to flip this over for you and be like, listen, don't worry about that just yet. If it comes, you'll deal with it. I know you're not great with confrontation, but arguments don't have to be shouting and yelling. Look, do you know what? I'm just going to leave that like that for you, okay? Because I don't want you to keep thinking like this. I want you to stay like this. I want you to stay open. Wondering where it could go. How much nicer is that? Right, we'll go on to their card then, which is where they believe this relationship is going. Okay, so you guys have completely different cards of where you both think this is going. Excuse me, we've got a king and queen here. Albeit different suits, but it doesn't matter. As I said to you, people of different personalities can come together, can live together, and absolutely can love each other. So he feels like this is really going to materialize soon, like kind of sees you as his queen. Excuse me. Someone who puts in the work to invest in themselves, in their work life, in their family, but more importantly in yourself. And I don't mean in a selfish way, it's more so just trying to learn about you and become you in an external way. your lifestyle almost as well, how you choose to live, the things that you do, the hobbies that you do. And so that's where he sees this going. He's seeing this as you being able to give him this pentacle. And you can. This is the thing. Do you honestly think these are just possibilities? You can make all of this real. And in a way he thinks, knows that you can. He puts his faith in you to create these possibilities, because he's really, he feels very shy. Very shy. No words. Very quiet. I think you might kind of know that though from this energy. But look at this. I need you to look. Really. Can you see that? Look at all that beautiful foliage around her. All these lovely roses. The land. Her investment in herself. He's kind of framed you as well. It feels like this vision of you that he has. And he wants you to give that love to him. I'm saying him purely because I'm a female and I'm speaking from a female-male perspective. But as I said, doesn't matter about that. But look at this. He sees you as an equal. He sees you as a queen. He wants you to see him as a king. So, with all due respect, my lovely, knock it off. Negative thinking is not going to get you anywhere. He does not see that. He's not thinking about the possibilities of arguments and if you're different and how it will happen. Look, you're both, in a way, you both kind of want the same thing. It's like the land, and you share kind of the same, how do I put this? You share the same foundation of love. The same, from the earth up sort of feeling. But what you're putting onto it is, you feel like you guys might argue all the time. What he's putting onto it is the actual Queen of Pentacles. Look, don't self-sabotage here. Don't put the brakes on yourself. And on him. He doesn't want you to. He doesn't think that. You've gone from a 10 to a 5 real fast. You've gone from actually like, you've descended, king, 10, 5. Got your hopes up, it was all great, and then poof, you plummeted. He's got a 6 king and a queen. He's building it up. I feel like I need to say to some of you, approach him. Approach him and talk to him. You may not want to do that. I get you're not into confrontation. But this isn't confrontation. This is creating a dialogue between the two of you. Communication, if anything. Go for it, Aquarius. Don't worry about this. This will pass. These are just thoughts you're thinking it might happen. No. Not how he sees himself, not how he sees you. Trust me. Okay, so how you see him, how he sees you, what you want from the relationship, what he wants from the relationship, where you believe the relationship is going, and where he believes the relationship is going. He likes it. He likes you. I'm telling you now. He does. Look. There you are. Wouldn't you much rather have this? I would. I would love someone to see me as their queen. My Aquarius, lovely little Aquarius. You know, maybe it's time to allow yourself to be happy with someone rather than on your own. Okay, Aquarius, this has been your little love reading for the week of April the 3rd to April the 9th, 2017. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I think it's great. I think you're really going to do well this week. If you dig what I do, please like, subscribe and leave a comment, because I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear if you guys are actually interested in someone and you're just kind of a bit shy and a bit nervous, and he's a bit shy and a bit nervous, and it's all lovely. It's all bloody lovely. So yeah, my lovelies, have a great week. Again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for all the love you've given me. And I will see you in the following week. You take care. Bye-bye.